Learning begins the moment a child is born. Their little minds are shaped as they first see light and are first able to pull on their toes or clap their hands. And that learning continues every day after that first.
That's the idea behind Minds in Motion Children's Museum, a project created by a group of current and former school teachers. Vera Ogburn is one of those educators and a co-founder of Minds in Motion. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
So tell us, what is Minds in Motion Children's Museum?
Certainly. Well, Minds in Motion Children's Museum will be a hands-on museum encouraging children to learn while they play, so that we'll have interactive exhibits and they'll be able to touch and feel and play and explore, discover and create in their own environment. So
sounds like a lot of fun. So
yes.
What inspired you and your other co-founders to come up with this?
So it's myself and Heather Charlton, Deb Giles, were all three of the initial project. And what inspired us was we're mothers first, and we take our children all over to different kinds of children's museums. There's none in this area, but we would travel, and we noticed as educators, but also as mothers, how much our children gain from that playing while they're learning. So that was a spark. In Harrisonburg a couple years ago, which is comparable to Salisbury, Maryland, and we noticed and we sat around, we were on vacation together, and we're like, why don't we have this in Salisbury, Maryland? We need to have this.
So this is in Salisbury.
So it will be in Salisbury.
So why do you think it's so important for cities like Salisbury to have a children's museum like this?
Certainly. I think it's important to keep the people that are already here. And this pre-exposes our children and our families to occupations such as being on WBOC, like what it's like. You know, one of our exhibits is, you know, a news anchor / meteorologist. So what it's like to be a news anchor, or what it's like to be a cardiothoracic surgeon in a medical exhibit. So this pre-exposes those children to job careers where they wouldn't be able to have it elsewhere, and then they come to stay and they pay it forward in our community. So that's what we really want to see happen.
And as you said, it's not open yet, but do you have a location in mind?
That is the #1 question, Lisa, that everyone asks us. Like, so where are you located? Because it's as if we speak about Minds in Motion as if it's here, because in our heads it is. We already know what it's going to be like, but we do not have a location as of yet. We just finished our feasibility study. We hired a company in Pennsylvania that specializes in emerging museums, and they came and they did a study for a couple of months here in Salisbury to see if we could sustain a children's museum. And we have a packet. We can sustain a children's museum at 8,500 square feet, but we don't have a location yet. Right. So we're currently searching for, we'd like to be in the city of Salisbury, but we're not like stuck here. So we'll see what happens.
See what comes up. So you're more than a year into the project.
Yes.
Any surprises surfaced so far?
Well, yes. It's been really exciting. It's been really exhausting. Starting a nonprofit from ground up, we had no idea what we were doing or what we were in for, but it's been really great how the community, businesses, organizations, individuals have come alongside us and have offered assistance. So the surprising parts of meeting people that are just as passionate about educating our students as we are. So that's been surprising.
And of course, part of it is raising money so that you can open it up Sunday. And you have a fundraising event coming up. It's actually a gala.
Yes, it is a black tie optional gala. We did our first one last year. This year it is going to be the winter or the Wonderland adventure theme from Alice in Wonderland. So it's going to be November 3rd. At the Wicomico County Civic Center. So we're looking forward to that.
6 to 10, be there.
Yep, 6 to 10.
So what's your next biggest milestone?
So right now, we have what we were allowed to have with the 8,500 square feet potential building. So we have 10 exhibits that we're now going to ask sponsors. We're in the process of putting packets together and asking those businesses or individuals or organizations to sponsor an exhibit. So that's what we're doing right now. We're having fun. We're having coffee with, you know, new business, you know, leaders in our community that are really excited to sponsor the exhibit. So,
Vera Ogburn of Minds in Motion Museum, Children's Museum. Thank you so much for coming in. That is so exciting. And good luck.
Thank you so much.
Let us know how we can help.
Thank you.